Most people think the problem is that their paycheck is too small. But the truth is, many people lose control of their paycheck before it even reaches their bank account. Rent is waiting. Loan payments are waiting. Subscriptions are waiting. Utilities are waiting. Credit cards are waiting. And when payday finally arrives, the money does not feel like yours. It simply passes through your account on its way to everyone else. You worked for it. You waited for it. But your bills already own it. That is why some people get paid on Friday, feel relieved for a few hours, and feel broke again by Monday. The paycheck arrived, but financial progress did not. And until you understand why this happens, earning more money may only give your bills more room to grow. At first, the situation looks normal. Everyone has expenses. Everyone has responsibilities. Rent must be paid. Food must be bought. Electricity must stay on. Transport must be available. The problem is not that you have bills. The problem begins when nearly every dollar you earn has already been promised before you receive it. Imagine earning $1,200 each month. Before payday arrives, you already know where most of it is going. $400 for rent, $200 for transport or a car payment, $150 for groceries, $100 for utilities, $80 for your phone and internet, $100 for loan and credit card payments. Then there are subscriptions, insurance, school costs, family responsibilities, and small automatic deductions you barely notice. By the time everything is paid, perhaps only $100 remains. But the month has barely started. That remaining money must now cover fuel, emergencies, social plans, household items, unexpected price increases, and every other expense that was not included in the original plan. One unexpected bill appears, and the money is gone. So you use a credit card. You borrow from a friend. You delay another payment. Or you promise yourself that next month will be different. Then the next paycheck arrives carrying two responsibilities. It must pay for the new month, and it must repair the damage from the previous one. That is how your paycheck becomes trapped. Consider someone named Daniel. Daniel has a stable job. He is not careless, and he does not believe he is living an extravagant life. Every month, he waits for payday because payday feels like a reset. When his salary enters his account, he pays his rent, phone contract, car installment, personal loan, streaming services, and credit card minimum. For one day, he feels responsible and organized. His bills are paid. But after the automatic payments leave, his account looks almost empty. Halfway through the month, his car needs fuel. A family member asks for help. A friend invites him to dinner. His electricity costs more than expected. Daniel does not have enough cash, so he uses his credit card again. He tells himself it is temporary. But next month, the credit card balance is larger. The minimum payment increases. And the amount of his future paycheck that already belongs to the bank becomes even bigger. Daniel is working every day, but his financial life is moving backwards. And here is the uncomfortable part. Daniel's problem is not simply low income. His real problem is that too much of his income has become fixed, automatic, and difficult to escape. There are two kinds of expenses in most people's lives. The first are flexible expenses. These can change from month to month. You can eat out less, delay buying clothes, cancel a weekend plan, or choose a cheaper product. The second are fixed expenses. These are the commitments that demand payment every month, whether life goes well or badly. Rent, car payments, debt installments, insurance, phone contracts, subscriptions, school fees. The more fixed expenses you collect, the less freedom your paycheck has. A person earning $1,200 with $700 in fixed commitments may have more financial breathing room than someone earning $2,000 with $1,800 already promised. Income alone does not create freedom. The space between your income and your commitments creates freedom. But this is where the trap becomes deeper. When people earn more, they often do not use the increase to create more space. They upgrade their commitments. A higher income leads to a better apartment. A better apartment requires more furniture. A promotion leads to a newer car. The newer car brings a larger payment, higher insurance, and more expensive maintenance. A new phone becomes another monthly contract. A convenient service becomes another subscription. Each decision appears affordable on its own. It is only $20 a month. It is only $50 a month. It is only one small payment. But your paycheck does not experience these payments separately. It experiences all of them at once. 10 small monthly commitments can quietly become one enormous financial wall. And once that wall is built, every paycheck arrives with fewer choices. This is not just a budgeting problem. It is also a psychological problem. The human brain prefers immediate comfort over distant rewards. A new car gives you pleasure today. A bigger apartment makes you feel successful today. A monthly payment makes an expensive purchase feel smaller today, but the future cost feels distant. You do not emotionally experience 12 months of payments when you sign the agreement. You experience only the first payment. That is why monthly pricing is so powerful. Instead of asking, "What will this cost me in total?" people ask, "Can I afford the payment?" Those are not the same question. You may be able to make the payment while still being unable to build savings, escape debt, handle emergencies, or invest for your future. There is also a social side to the trap. Many people increase their bills because they want their lifestyle to reflect the income they believe they should have. They do not want to look behind. They do not want friends or relatives to think they are struggling. So they protect the appearance of progress while sacrificing actual progress. The car looks successful. The apartment feels successful. The phone looks successful. But behind the scenes, the paycheck is under pressure. Real financial progress is often invisible. It looks like a smaller debt balance. It looks like money sitting quietly in an emergency fund. It looks like refusing an upgrade you could technically qualify for. It looks like having enough space in your budget to make decisions without panic. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself a simple question. If your income stopped today, how many of your monthly bills would continue demanding payment? That question reveals how much of your future income has already been sold. The goal is not to eliminate every bill. The goal is to make sure your bills do not control every financial decision you make. The first practical lesson is to calculate your committed income percentage. Add up every expense that must be paid each month before you can make any other choice. Then divide that amount by your monthly take-home income. If you earn $1,200 and your fixed commitments equal $900, then 75% of your paycheck is already controlled. That leaves only 25% for saving, investing, emergencies, irregular expenses, and enjoyment. Seeing the number clearly can be uncomfortable, but it gives you something powerful: awareness. The second lesson is to stop evaluating purchases only by their monthly payment. Whenever someone says, "It is only $40 a month," calculate the total cost. $40 a month for 3 years is $1,440. Then ask a better question. What else could this payment prevent me from doing every month? Could it delay an emergency fund? Could it keep a credit card balance alive? Could it stop you from investing? Every payment has an opportunity cost. The third lesson is to attack one recurring bill at a time. Do not try to rebuild your entire financial life in one weekend. Choose one commitment. Cancel an unused subscription. Renegotiate a contract. Pay off the smallest debt. Move to a cheaper service. Sell an item that carries a payment you can no longer justify. When one bill disappears, do not immediately replace it with another. Redirect that money toward an emergency fund, debt repayment, or investing. That is how financial space begins to grow. The fourth lesson is to create a small gap immediately after payday. Even if it is only $20 or $50, move something toward your future before every bill consumes your income. Saving what is left at the end of the month often fails because there is rarely anything left. Paying yourself first means your future receives a place in the budget, not just your leftovers. The fifth lesson is to be careful when your income increases. A raise should not automatically become permission to upgrade everything. Before increasing your lifestyle, use part of the extra income to reduce debt, build savings, and strengthen your financial foundation. Give yourself time to experience the new income before giving it away to new commitments. Because the purpose of earning more is not simply to afford more bills. It is to create more choices. And that is why this matters. When your bills own your paycheck, you lose more than money. You lose flexibility. You lose the ability to leave a bad job. You lose the ability to handle an emergency calmly. You lose the ability to help someone without putting yourself in danger. You lose the ability to invest in opportunities. And sometimes, you lose sleep because one delayed paycheck could collapse the entire system. But when you reduce your commitments and create space, money begins to feel different. Payday stops being a rescue mission. An unexpected bill becomes inconvenient instead of devastating. You can make decisions based on what is best for your future, not simply what must be paid before the next deadline. Financial freedom does not begin when you become rich. It begins when more of your paycheck starts belonging to you again. So before you focus only on earning more, examine how much of your current income is already controlled. List the bills. Calculate the commitments. Find one payment you can remove. Create one small gap. Then protect that gap from lifestyle upgrades and unnecessary debt. Because your paycheck should do more than keep your past decisions alive. It should help build your future. And once you start earning more, another dangerous trap often appears. Your lifestyle grows, your expenses rise, and somehow the larger paycheck still disappears. Watch the next Capital Academy video, because it explains why earning more money can still keep people broke. And how to stop your lifestyle from consuming every raise you receive.